Robert. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. I'm out here with my rescue kitten, Sabra. Getting her used to coming outside. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great day, Robert. Hope this goes better than my live stream I did this morning. It was disastrous. Nothing went well. Well, hello, Bruce. Cat Cafe today, or are you home? You picked a kitten or cat yet? I think you said you were going to pick a cat that was needed to be picked. And that's always a good idea if you're going to pick a cat. People always go for the kittens. Kittens are cute, but older cats need love too, and they can be very loving and very appreciative of being adopted. You're home with a new kitty. Oh, tell me about your cat, your new cat, Bruce. Well, Robert, you didn't miss much this morning. First time I tried going live, Miracle ran away and I couldn't find him, so I was only on for a couple of minutes. Took me a few minutes to find him, and then I went live and my chat stalled and nothing would move, and I tried to fix it and I cut my own live stream off. So it was disastrous. It was so disastrous I deleted it. I'm like, what? They were telling me, tap this, tap that, double tap, and I couldn't get anything to move. So I just turned everything off and deleted that whole live stream. It was atrocious. 9-year-old calico, and it was returned 2 times and needs love. Well, yes, that's the best kind of kitty, and those kind of cats will appreciate you. Turn around and look at the camera, Sabra, so everybody see your beautiful face. Hey, Say-Say. Hey, Say-Say. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. There she is. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Robert, I hope you had a good day at work today. Hope everything went well for you. I miss working, I really do. Everybody complains about working, but I would love to work again. Love it. Love to work again. That's just me. I'm the exception to the rule. Hello, Rosemary. Thanks for joining us. I'm trying to do a live stream again. It was horrible this morning. I actually deleted it. Oh, Bruce, I look forward to seeing the picture of your new kitty. Well, hello, Logan. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I hope things are going better for you in the YouTube arena. I know you were having an issue yesterday. Oh, Robert, you had to unload 12 trucks of supplies. Well, I'm sure you're tired. Get some rest. Oh, Rosemary, first I tried doing a chat and I was already in the woods with Miracle. He ran away and got in some vines. And I was in there for about 10 minutes, so I tried doing another live stream. My chat stalled, and I tried, everybody's giving me solutions on how to fix it, and it just ended the chat. Well, hello, doll. Yes, this is my new kitten, Sabra. Doll, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, she had a mishap as a kitten, or she is a kitten. About a month ago, she lost a leg, so she's an amputee kitty. Yeah, Rosemary, the live stream went so wrong, I actually deleted it. It could have counted towards my watch hours. I had quite a few people on there chatting from all over France, England, India. It was going well. I just deleted the whole thing. They were like, I mean, I could have two phones out here, and I could see that the chat was moving on my other phone, but the phone I was doing the live stream with would not go. Yummy. Is it pink? Is it thrown? Is it brown? I don't know what you're talking about, Yummy, but thank you for being here. Baguette. Hi, Kitty. Thanks for being here, Baguette. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for leaving a comment. If y'all want to, give me a thumbs up. That always helps with YouTube. Hello, Raymond. Hope your day is going well. Thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. Yep. So I was only on maybe 30 minutes and installed, and I had lots of people stopping by, and I just noticed chat was not moving. Yes, Rosemary, Sabra is getting, oh my God, somebody put Yummy out. He just said something nasty, very nasty. Could some of my mods do something about this Yummy? He's saying nasty crap on here. We don't allow that. Well, Cheryl was to put him out real quick. Eldridge Clever, that vicious feline is thinking about how to hunt. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Rosemary. You're an excellent mod. That was some nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. We don't do that on here. We don't do that on here. Gold star for Rosemary. Oh, goodness. And Raymond did it too. And from the hilt. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Rosemary. Y'all did it right. Raymond, Rosemary, Logan, y'all got rid of that very rude and nasty person. Shoots. I'm sorry if I've said your name wrong. Yes, it's a cat. Yes, Eldridge Cleaver. Bye-bye, Yummy. Talking nasty. We don't put up with that on here. I've chosen my moderators wisely. Yep, y'all got rid of him. Thanks for being here, Eldridge. This is my cat, Sabra. She's a kitten, maybe 5 months old at the oldest, maybe. She's an amputee. Yes, Bruce, introducing a new cat can be difficult. Let me talk about how Sabra here is adjusting with the other cats. She has made friends with my cat, Miss Tiara. Yes, Raymond, Miracle is home. He got in some vines and made himself comfortable. I got the clippers to go out there and clip him out so I could get to him. He came on out like, okay. The other cats are no longer hissing at her. They're tolerating her, but she is not friends with them. But she has made one friend, and they groom. He'll groom her. There's my pretty face. Yes, she's already been through a lot in her lifetime. But my youngest cat before her, Elysian, was just couldn't stand her. Cats have to adjust to the new kitty. And he's no longer hissing at her, but he just doesn't like her. There she is, turning around. Let's show everybody how well your amputation has healed. Right here, right there. It's healed up. The hair's growing back. But there's one thing odd about Sabra, everyone. She does not want to go anywhere but my bedroom area, which is small, and just part of the living room where I sit. I've seen her go into my mother's bedroom twice, but very briefly. And she will won't even go to the other side of the living room. And she kitchen, no matter if I'm putting out food and everybody's back there eating, she has to eat in the living room. She will not go to the kitchen, and she'll be sitting there. I can see her in there watching me feed, and she's meowing, but will not go to the kitchen. She's afraid to explore the house, and I don't know if that's because of the trauma that she's been through in her life. Rosemary, do you think that's something that you might do? Adopting a couple more cats? I didn't think I was going to adopt another one, but I couldn't put her out after everything she's been through. And she's doing good with this. She really is. That joint, when she wants to move, it moves like she's walking, that hip joint. Or if she wants to scratch, you can see it going up and down, back and forth, just like there was a leg still connected to it. So she still moves that joint just like there's a leg there. I'll show y'all where we're at. We're sitting at the edge of the woods because there's no way we could sit in the field this time of day. So we're out here under some shade trees, so it's not as hot. I better watch her. I don't want her to leap out. I will give y'all my weather report. So far, my chat is moving properly. Um, 100 there, Rosemary. It's actually slightly cooler here today. Try to get to my weather app. There we go. It's only 90, feels like 93. The dew point is 64. Trust me, everyone, this is temporary. In a couple of days, we'll be back up to 100 also. But so far, my chat's moving along. Yeah, Rosemary, you live in Southern California, if I remember right, and that it is very dry air here. Our humidity is 43%, and that's very dry for us here. Very, very dry for this time of the year. So, I mean, this is some sort of cold front came through, which is unusual. But by Friday, we'll be back up to around 100. Back up to 100. Well, Eldridge, would you like a wrench? I'll give you one. So you can check out these other great channels. And you haven't said anything nasty yet, so. But there's a lot of great people here. You can check out Rosemary. A lot of these people are my friends and have been my friends for a while. Bruce and Rosemary and Raymond. And I've known all these people for a while, but go check them out. if you say something bad, we'll take it away. But so far, you've been nice. Unlike that other nasty, nasty person. Oh, I think I hear a hawk out there, y'all. Yeah, Bruce, I'm looking forward to seeing you post some videos. Well, Eldridge, I want you to feel welcome. I want everyone to feel welcome on my channel, unless they're nasty. Yeah, I know, Logan. That's, So how's things going on for you on YouTube, Logan? Did you get your little issue sorted out with them about your content? Well, thank you, Bruce, for blocking them. They deserve to be blocked. You did your job as moderator, Bruce. Well, thank you, Eldridge. Thank you. I hope you checked out later on. Check out my channel. Normally, I'm out here with my cat Miracle, and he wears a harness, and we go for walks all through these woods, but right now he's not liking our hot weather. Now see, Logan, you have a different issue than me. You have your watch hours, but not the subs. I'm the opposite. I have almost 6,000 subs, but nowhere near enough watch hours. So we gotta have opposite issues. I'm working on my watch hours. The live streams help, and I'm sure that's how you got yours, wasn't it, Logan, for all your live streams? And you are at a little over 700 subs, right? So anyway, I'm even though it's hot, and I'm going to keep doing these live streams. I'm going to do more in the autumn when it cools down. And Miracle feels better, and I might even do lives from other places. Travel some. I can't go far, y'all. I'm stuck. But I can go a few places around here. Oh, mosquitoes. Oh, yeah, Bruce, on my other phone, my typing is atrocious. Yeah, and I did it this morning, and it just was a disaster. And I'm like, maybe I should keep it and just let it go up onto my channel as is and deal with it. But it was just horrible. I was like, what do I do? Touch this? Do I touch that? And I'm like, no, nobody needs to see that. Miracle was in a bad mood, and the chat wasn't moving, so I ended it, and then I just went and deleted it. I'm like, nope, I don't want anybody to see that. Yeah, the letters are too close, Bruce. I can type better on this phone than my other phone, which is actually a better phone, but the font is so small, I can barely see it. But you know, today is not too bad. I wasn't even going to do another live stream this afternoon, and I thought, well, it's going to cut into me gaining watch hours, because I'm getting up every day now, and I used to see, oh, I gained a watch hour, or 2 watch hours. And now that I'm doing live streams, it's really, I'm improving. And I thought, well, I had such a disastrous morning, and Miracle is not going to come back out. Well, hello, Specs Appeal. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it so much. If y'all don't know, Specs, go check out her channel. It's nice to see you here. This is my kitten, Sabra. She's my rescue kitten. We're just going to look at her for a little while. It's too hot to be moving around much. Yeah, she's looking so pretty. So I thought, well, I'll bring Sabra out so everybody can see how much she's growing. She's growing, yes. And where she's healed, the hair healing there, the hair's grown over where she had her amputation. She is doing great. And she seems happy and playful, and she can run and she can jump and climb just like the other kitties. But she's shy. She doesn't want to explore the house yet. I don't know why she doesn't want to explore the house. It's really got me baffled. Her natural cat curiosity should kick in. And she should be wanting to go to the kitchen and eat with the other cats and everything else. But nope, she doesn't. And she's still a little wary of my mother. Yeah, Raymond, there's a whole long story. She got under a mobile home on the property where all the insulation was hanging down. It was old, and the stuff that the insulation was holding the insulation in was like stringy, and she got her leg caught in it, wrapped around several times like she panicked and just went round and round. And she didn't meow or anything to let me know she was under there. And she's probably under there about 3 days, hanging upside down with her leg in the air. And she finally, I heard a mew, and I had to crawl under there, cut that out, took her to the vet, and the circulation had been gone for too long. If she just meowed sooner, maybe we could have saved the leg. And the leg was gone. I mean, it already started turning blue and losing hair, and we had to they had to amputate it, Raymond. So that's a short version of her story. And on top of it all, she was a wildcat. Yeah, Rosemary, I think it is a bit of PTSD. It really is. I mean, this little girl has been through a lot in her very short life. And on top of it all, she was very wild. Very wild. So I had to also get her tame and used to being handled by people. And to get through the trauma she's been in. And she was very dehydrated. They had to rehydrate her for about a day before they could even do the surgery. Well, she was close to death, Raymond. She was very close to death. Severely dehydrated. They had to put her on strong antibiotics. Yeah, she's very lucky to be alive. Lucky to be alive. There's I'll show y'all the sun coming through the trees. These trees are blocking it, so it's not super hot in here. Well, Eldridge, I don't know a lot about comics, Batman and Catwoman. I do watch live streams where they talk about those things to visit with people, but I don't really know what they're talking about. So she is lucky to be alive. She really is. Well, hello. Homestead and Rural friends. Thank you for being here. Let me get you a wrench. Go check out Homestead and Rural France. They have a great channel. I'm gonna make you a moderator. No, wait. Oh, maybe you are a moderator already. Let me see. No, I took it away. I'm gonna get it back to you. I'm having a bad day. There we go. Homestead and Rural France. Check out his channel. Okay. Want to make sure everybody I know has a wrench. And I'll give a wrench to somebody I don't know if they act nice. If they're really interested. Yeah, I had cousins. Two of my cousins who were older than me. They were boys. They're about 8, 9 years older than me. They were really into comic books. And when I'd go over to their house, and I'd go, didn't want to listen to the old people talking, I'd go into their room and look at their comic books. So that's my only experience with comic books, is when I was a little girl, I would look at their comic books. But I'm familiar with the characters. There's Batman, Superman, I guess. That's about all I know. But you know, I'm picking up on it from watching a Spine Chick's live stream. Oh, you built a woodshed today, Homestead. Well, that's nice. Speaking of my two cousins who had the comic books, I knew one of them had passed away at a young age. And I was Googling my relatives. Come to find out, my other cousin passed away. And then his mother. And so the whole family that I used to hang out with is gone now. Just found that all out last night. That Bruce, yeah, thanks for, when people go and meet other people on here and check out the channels. Logan, you helped you through many tough times. Yes, the things that are escapism do help people. It kind of gets you out of your own head. When I was a kid, mine was music. I got into music. And that helped me through my bad teenage years, was music. And now it's gardening. That's when I'm having a bad day. I spend time in my garden. Or I go for walks in these woods. These woods may not be as spectacular as the woods in the West. But walking out here and being completely alone and there's no chance of seeing anybody is so therapeutic emotionally. Rosemary, if you don't mind me asking, what did you like to write? What kind of writing did you do? Short stories, whole books, essays, pet story! Oh my God, pet stories here. For those of you who do not know, check out Pet Story. Pet Story, I'm giving you the wrench. Pet Story is one of my best friends on YouTube. One of my very best friends. For a very long time. She lives in Northern California, and she has, I think, 6 cats. Coco, Cinnamon, Leo, Elsa, Mocha, and Benjamin. She has some beautiful cats, so I suggest you do check out Pet Story. Thank you for being here. It's the first time you've ever been to one of my live streams. I had bad luck with the one I did this morning. My chat stopped moving and I accidentally turned it off. Then I buffered. Yeah, Rosemary, check out a pet story. She has a great channel. I have known her for years. Oh, Bruce just subbed to you. She's got a great channel. She has over 12,000 subs. She's doing a great job over there. And I've known her for several years. And okay, thank you for being here, Logan. You have a great day too. Eldridge, and I'm gonna okay. Here's a little news flash for everyone. On here, my superpower is my memory. I have a near photographic memory. That's how I graduated school at 16 and finished top 1% in the whole entire state. That's a little did you know about Tranquil Unique Nature Experience. I graduated very early. I had the highest, our parish, our county, finished number one for the entire year, top 1% of the state at age 16. And because I have a near photographic memory. That's a little do you know, a little fun fact about me. And of course I always remember my friends, Eldridge, and if you come to my channel often, I will remember you. I remember the people who support me. And I had a business and I could remember everyone's orders. What they did, what they bought. I could tell you like 10 years, like, okay, do you remember the picture I did of my daughter, and it had, I'm like, yes, ma'am, I remember that. It's the one with the silver frame and the black and white mat, and you got the non-glare glass, and like, how do you remember that? That's been so many years ago, and I'm like, I remember. That's about the only good thing I can say about myself, is my memory. And I'm a hard worker. I can say that. I'm a very hard worker. But I always remember my good friends on YouTube. All my good friends. And we want to thank Rosemary in particular. I want everyone to say thank you, Rosemary, because she helped me take care of this little girl. So right now, everyone say thank you, Rosemary, because Rosemary helped me out. So everybody just go sub to her channel. Just let's give her a big thank you and a heart, because she really helped me out. I won't ever forget that, Rosemary. I really won't. And I try to remember everyone's cats' names. And where they live. Well, a pet story I was telling you about, some of everybody helped me pay off the vet bill, and Rosemary was one of them who did it. She's very kind. Well, goodbye, Homestead in rural France. Thank you for being here. And yes, I know in France it's a very different time of the day. So thanks for taking time out of your evening to spend with us. I appreciate it. And this is my special little girl. And she's being so good in the carrier, just sitting there. Just sitting there. I'm afraid she's going to make a leap, but she's being good. Now, on Saturday nights, it's not Central Time. Or no, 9:30 Central Time. Check out Pet Stories live stream. She live streams every Saturday night. Good night, Homestead and Rural with her kitties. The last Saturday night, she had some kittens. She let the kittens out. They were knocking the camera over. Oh, and did Pet Story, did your they break a part of it? Because I remember you were trying to put it back together, and you said you couldn't do it with one hand. And so you finished the live stream holding the camera. Yes, Raymond, she is very relaxed in this carrier. And it's cool out here under these trees. We couldn't sit in the field the way we normally do. Okay. Pet Story that you're... Yes, Raymond, do watch Pet Story. She has a great channel. She also has some couple little dogs, but she doesn't show them very much. And sometimes she shows the area of where she lives. It lives in a beautiful area. Oh, her name is Sabra. Z, like last letter of the alphabet. Ayvarah. Sabra. And yes, I made it up. I made it up. Yeah, she live streams 1 hour every Saturday night, and it's been a standing date for me every Saturday night for a few years. So I do not miss it. I don't think I've missed a Saturday night in many, many years. And it's really nice. The sun's coming through the trees. Raymond, it's 9:30 Central Time. I think it's 7:30 her time out there in California. So, 8 Mountain, 10 Eastern. And she always feeds the kitties. She lines up their bowls, and they all line up and have their treats. And but I always watch her every Saturday night. She does lots of really cute shorts. She's really has a very successful channel, very successful. Me, I'm just trudging along, hoping to grow slowly growing. Well, I hope to see you there, Raymond. And she has a lot of people from Japan show up, and sometimes they're speaking Japanese. I don't know what's going on. I'm just enjoying the cats. Hey there, Saber. Hey there. Normally my live streams would be us walking through the woods, but it's just way too hot. So we're just going to enjoy watching Savor being happy, comfortable, and relaxed, and enjoying life. Enjoying life. Enjoying the fact that she's been rescued. She's been rescued. Yes. Just happy to be alive. Just lucky. You're lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, pet story. I had someone be nasty on here before you got on, and 3 of my mods jumped on them and blocked them. So I don't really see that on your live stream any, but maybe it's too late at night. I think I get some kids on here, and anyway, and I had somebody Friday night say something mean about do something to the cats, and Cheryl, which is one of my very first friends on YouTube, took them out real quick. She was quick. I mean, within seconds, she took them out. I think Cheryl is maybe watched me like the 3rd longest of anybody. I thought I'd see Cheryl on here today, but she must be busy. Usually Cheryl pops on, and she didn't this morning either. See, and my very first person to notice me and shout me out was Patty from Patty and Willie. I've never seen Patty watch a live stream, but check out Patty and Willie. Great channel. Patty's the sweetest person. Check her out. She does so much to support everyone. And then after that was Vanessa from Vanessa G. She saw me on Patty and Willie and checked me out. Yeah. Patty is in Florida. And then I think it was Cheryl, and then maybe Gina from Gina Bina and Tootsie channel. No, we do not like rude people on anybody's channel. Eldridge, yes, cats do respond to their name. This one doesn't yet. She's only had the name for 2 weeks. I had her for a month before I could name her. For an entire month. But all my cats know their names and respond. This one just has to learn her name. She's a kitten. She's still learning. So, if any of the channels I just named, go check them out if you don't know Patty and Willie or Gina, Bina, and Tootsie. Now, Cheryl does not have a channel. I encourage her to post. I would love for Cheryl to show her cat Twinkie. Just post a photo or something. But everyone check out Rosemary's channel. She has a couple of beautiful kitties. Yes, all my cats know their names, definitely, except for this one. But she's going to learn it. This little girl's going to learn her name. Yes, she is. She's going to learn her name. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce is such a supportive person. And Bruce has just posted videos on his channel. I mean, no videos, but just photos. But I'm looking forward to seeing more on Bruce's channel. Yeah, Rosemary, I know you don't really do a lot on your channel, but I always look forward to when you do. Looking forward to seeing your beautiful babies. Yeah, if somebody's on here, they're nice, I'll make them a mod so that everybody can connect to everybody, so everybody can get to know each other. And if they're rude, I can take the wrench away. If somebody I don't know and they're rude, I can always take the wrench away and block them. That's the good thing about YouTube. I'm always worried about someone that I know that I have issues with finding my channel and saying something nasty like my ex-husband or something, or his family or something like that. But they've never discovered my channel. I don't even know if they do YouTube. And how would they know it's me unless they hear my voice, because I don't tell my name. But if anybody goes into my channel and leaves nasty remarks, that's the good thing about YouTube. I can remove them. I can block them. I can get rid of them. And that's the good thing about YouTube. I can make a rude person go bye-bye. They save her. Let's get a close-up of her pretty face. Look at how pretty. Beautiful girl. Yeah. We got lots of bird song out here. Lots of lots of bird sounds out here. The sun, look at the sun coming through the trees. It's nice out here for August. Very nice for August. What you got on me there, little girl? A bit of stuff. There we go. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Yes. I'm surprised at how calm she is. Very surprised. Oh, she's got to wash her face. She's washing her face. Well, thank you, Pet Story. Y'all are both in California. Just different parts of California. California is a huge state. I'd love to go to California someday, but it's not going to happen for me. I am stuck here, going nowhere. Don't move around too much, you'll startle me, little girl. I was going to put a little harness on her, but I thought, well, we'll see if she's... And she's good. She's good. She's a good girl. Yeah, the other day I had 2 people on here who I knew. And I assumed we were sort of traveling in the same circles on YouTube. And they just said, well, hello, nice to meet you, and hello, nice to meet you. And I sort of assumed that we were all sort of watching the same channels, that these 2 people knew each other, and they didn't. And they met on my live stream, which I thought was nice. But I'd known them both for a while. I thought we were both watching the same channels. Yeah, Rosemary, I hear people say horrible things about California, but it's a beautiful place. I think it's a lot about the politics, and I'm not interested in politics. And if someone were to try to talk politics on this channel, I'd ask them to stop. And if they didn't, I would have to block them. I don't want to hear about politics. There's enough of that on the news. But I think maybe it's they think, oh, it's too liberal, or the taxes are higher, or whatever. It doesn't change the fact California is a beautiful place with lots of great people. Lots of very nice people. I know lots of people, lots of channels from California. Yeah, I think a lot of people are moving because it is expensive to live there. And it's cheap to live here. I saw someone from Oregon a few years ago, an Oregon license plate in our parking lot at Walmart. And it was cool, so I waited for him to come out, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, if you don't mind me asking you questions, I noticed you have an Oregon license plate on your car." I was a stalker, y'all. I stopped waiting for this woman to come out. "Hello, Alan Williamson. He lives in New York. Go check out Alan's channel. Let me give you a wrench, Alan." So anyway, I stalked this woman from Oregon, and I waited for her to come out, and hello, my girl Waffles. Thanks for being here. Yeah, she's a beautiful kitty. And I said, "Well, hello, let me ask you about Oregon. I want to move there. What's it like?" And she said I'd be surprised by the prices in Oregon compared to the prices here, because she lived both places. That the Oregon, or probably anywhere out west, the prices are higher. I'm sure. I know. One time I was showed a driving video, and everyone saw. I think Rosemary saw this, where I went leaving Walmart, and the gas price. I said something about the gas prices, and everyone said, "Oh, look at how low the price of gas is there." And it's the same way with to buy a house here. I was going to move to Oregon, sell this and move to Oregon, and I started doing Zillow and checking out houses in the area I wanted to move to. And even selling the house on the property here, the houses, a couple of houses, and the land, I could only buy a teeny tiny little place in Oregon because of the house prices. And so there went my dream of moving to Oregon. I think if I looked for a very area out in the middle of nowhere, maybe I could find a place in Oregon. But right now with my mother, I can't go anywhere. I have to be with my mother all the time. And I don't know how well at this point in time she can handle a move with her and her issues. Yes, Alan, she's very sleepy. She's a sleepy girl. But I mean, you can get a really nice palatial house here for a fraction of what it would cost in California or New York or Oregon or Washington or any place like that. And property is fairly cheap here. You wouldn't believe the amount of offers we get on this property here. I mean, people want this land. I gotta shift my legs around some, y'all. Let me move, save us some. And I mean, people have called us and said, "You wouldn't be happy wanting to sell, would you?" And I'm like, "No." So I could sell this land, and I could put out a sign. This would be gone in within a week. This would be sold. Less than a week. I've had so many people come up to me and say, and they live on four people just on this road, say, "If you want to move, give us first chance. If it goes for sale, let me know first." Oh, my girl Waffles, I'm in Australia, and I wish I had property like yours. We have small blocks here, unfortunately. That's the only good thing about living here is this land. It's quiet. I get to go for a walk. If I've only seen evidence of people being on this property twice, and both have been over 15 years ago. Yeah, I had another viewer. I was talking about people trying to sell our land, and one woman actually was belligerent with me that I would not sell her just part of the land. She lives near here, and she was like, I want to just buy a half an acre, half acre. I said, no, I don't want to sell it. I walk through the woods every day. And she was like so rude about, what, you walk in the woods? These woods you walk, it's so rude about. Yes, I have trails through those woods and I walk through it. Well, you'll have plenty more room to walk through if you have, because we have 10 acres here. Specs Appeal is also in California, near Chico, right? Specs? Because y'all were having some wildfires there. And this woman was nasty, rude to me. What? If you have 10 acres, you're not going to miss an acre. And I'm like, I don't want to sell any of it. When I sell it, I'll sell it all. Could make more by dividing it up into 10 1-acre lots. But I mean, she was just nasty with me, saying that we didn't want to sell it. And my mother's older, and the land's my mother's, not mine. And she was trying to manipulate my mother into selling her the property. And like, oh, come on, you don't need that much land. It's just woods. Go ahead and sell it to me. You could use the money. And I'm like, she doesn't want to sell it. And she's like, well, let her tell me that. And my mother said, I don't want to sell any of it. But people would call back when we had a landline. Hey, y'all don't want to sell property, do you? Especially when down there where my grandmother's house is, and my uncle went into the nursing home. People were just really wanting to sell the house. Now, I might get to the point I might have to sell the property where the house is, because I don't go down there. Yeah, Bruce, I tried to be nice because she's a neighbor. And I said, and I just thought she was being rude and condescending. Like, well, you could use the money. Well, how does she know whether or not we could use the money? And I knew she was going to lowball us anyway. And the timber, I'm going to show y'all something. Everybody comes out here and says, you're sitting on a gold mine. You're sitting on a gold mine. All this, you see that? See all those? That's money. This is all surrounded by big money right now. All these huge oaks, all these pines. I wouldn't be sitting here eating ramen noodles for dinner tonight if I sold all this. Just had them cut the timber. Keep the land and cut this timber. And I don't want to destroy this. If I destroyed this, I'd be sitting pretty. Financially, I'd have it made. Because a lot of this is old growth timber. Yeah, Eldridge, I agree with you about people in sales. I understand. I don't want to say anything rude about people in sales, but they are manipulative. And when you're trying to sell something yourself, because I used to own a lot of property and sold it, and the people who were buying from me were manipulative. Is anybody interested in anything I'm saying? Eldridge is listening to me. But I was selling some property that I inherited from my father. And it was a young couple buying the one piece of property I had. And they sent their mother. One of them's mother came to my house and said, they're just a young couple getting started. Yeah, land last, yeah. I mean, and this girl, I think it was the girl's mother, and they were a young couple, and And he was going to college, this guy was. She said, they're just a young couple, and he's only making X amount of money, and da-da-da. Could you give them a break on that? And I said, ma'am, I don't mean to be rude, but the amount of money you just told me that your son-in-law was making is tremendously more than what my husband makes. So I'm sorry. I can't feel bad for them. And she left me alone because I said, let me tell you how much my husband makes a year. Oh, thank you for being here, my girl Waffles. I hope you have a great day at work. And I appreciate you being here. I really do. Hope you want to stop by again and join us. Well, Raymond, I don't think that many people play golf around here. They want to build houses here. This used to be nothing but woods, and all up and down the road, the woods are being cut, and people are building gorgeous houses here. Gorgeous houses. And that's people are wanting to build big, fancy houses on this property. And but the timber's probably worth as much, all these woods. So I could still cut the timber and own the land. I could cut the timber, and the land would still be here, but it would look hideous. Now, I know a lot of you people live in town, but have you ever seen where people have cleared the land, cut timber? It's horrendous. It's disruptive to the wildlife, the birds, the squirrels, the deer, the raccoons. So I could have plenty of money if I cut all this, but I don't want to destroy this. I couldn't sit here and look out my window and watch these beautiful trees be took down. I hope I don't get to that place financially. Never say never. Yeah, Rosemary, that is the big deal. Giant. Back when I had my business, I know I talk about my business a lot, but when I had my business, I was going to those giant houses, 2 people living in it. 5, 6 bedrooms, 2 stories, an office for him, an office for her. 2 people. 2 people in those houses. And then one of them complained that she had her son coming to see her, and she did not want him to spend more than one night with her in that giant house. It was her son. And she coming to visit from Houston, and she couldn't tolerate him being in that huge house with her more than one night. I'm like, it's your son and your grandbaby, and you live in it looked like an Italian villa, and he could be at the other side of the house. She wouldn't even know it. But she's like, I hope he doesn't stay more than one night. Well, thank you, Pet Story. I know, Eldridge, I don't know that movie, but I don't watch many movies. So, now, I think my way of life of going into the woods, even if I didn't make videos, would be ruined if I cut the trees. It really would. Nobody would want to see me walking around in a clear-cut timber area. And you just can't go in and take part of it. You have to take it all. It all has to come down. I mean, they'll take the big ones that might leave little scrubby stuff, but they tear it up. They tear it all up getting in here. But no, when I had my business, which was, I did custom framing. Yes, Raymond. So true, so correct. This is sanctuary for me. Definitely. When I owned my custom framing business and I went to people's homes, they were all massive houses, and there'd just be a couple people living in them. Of course, they had big parties and everything. But me, I like a small house. I really do. It's comfy, cozy. When I had my house, it was small. And for most of the time, it was just me. I lived for several years with my husband, but he was almost never there. He just came home to sleep. And then after I divorced, it was just me and my cats, and we were comfortable in our cute little, it's like a little cottage. I had a friend tell me it's like a little doll house. It was just so cute. It's like a doll house. And I miss my home so much. But Sydney Cat! Hello, Sydney Cat! Thanks for being here. Everybody go check out Sydney Cat's channel. She has the cutest little kitty. She has a beautiful, beautiful kitty. Yeah, it was really difficult when I had to sell my home. Sydney Cat, check out Pet's Story and her channel. She has a really great channel with beautiful kitties. Cinnamon, Elsa, Coco, Mocha, and Benjamin. She has a couple little dogs. We don't see her little dogs very much. I think the dogs are more her husband's dogs than hers. Isn't that the way it is, a pet story, that the dogs are your husband's and the cats are yours, or something like that? She's bathing in there. She's so comfortable in there. She's so comfortable. I did go down to where my grandmother's house was yesterday. We did a live stream. We went for a walk. For those of you who were not with me yesterday morning, we went for a walk up and down the road. Miracle wanted to go in. I didn't have any other cats with me, so we just went for a walk. We went all the way down to the highway, and then we looked at a hay field, barn. We went all the way back down to the highway. She's having a little bath in there. Yeah, she's cleaning up. She's such a good girl. Yeah, that's what I thought about the dogs and the cats. Pet Story, do you like the dogs, or do you just tolerate the dogs? Because I think you said one time your husband wasn't exactly as wild about the cats as you are. Just a good girl in there, aren't you, little Savora? Don't you, Savora? I am surprised by how calm this little kitty is. She's so calm, just resting in her little carrier. All comfy cozy in there. Yes, she is. She's comfy cozy. Well, yeah, I hope she does feel safe, Rosemary. After what this poor girl's been through, I hope she feels safe. She's had a tragic, tragic start to her life. But I hope to make the rest of her life beautiful. And give her love every day. Give her love every day. Well, I got my notification that my battery is about to die, everyone. And if I don't turn it off now, it will, it's just going to turn off on its own. You being here. Sydney Cat, Rosemary, Pet Story, Eldridge, a new friend, Raymond, Bruce, Specs Appeal, Alan Williamson, all of you for being here. I'm sure I'm leaving someone out. Everyone who's given me a thumbs up, all your beautiful comments. Thank all of you for getting rid of the person that was nasty. And I'll probably see Raymond and Bruce over on Adam's live stream tonight. And I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Well, thank you, Eldridge. And the waffles from Australia, they were here too. Most of you I knew already. Goodbye, everyone. If you haven't checked out my channel, go check it out. Look at Miracle. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.